Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. We did wow. We did WHAY.
Listen to some Christmas
Welcome.
music.
Oh yes.
Before we get into more about that, of course, everyone's favorite segment, the julelads.
The lads.
As Marta likes to say it, the julelads.
Ja, det är
I
I will
julen.
talk
Julelads.
about the julelads.
Yes.
Or as I like to say,
Tider nu.
Jólasveinarnir.
Ja. Vem ska komma nu, Didi?
Today
Yes.
we have Glukka Geir
Oh.
Oh,
Glukka Geir.
that's a sneaky little fella.
The
with
peeping Tom.
five
Pervy
G's
little
in his name.
fella.
Did you know that? 5 G's.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I thought
That's-
it meant you were just talking about 5G. It's like a cool segment about
5Gs.
5G.
5G.
Five
That's
Gs.
almost
Oh,
almost
5
half
Gs.
almost half of the letters in his name are G's. He has 11 letters. Glukka Geir. Right?
Yeah.
That's 11, right? Marta is counting.
Yes.
11 letters in the name, 5 of which are G's.
Damn.
That's an achievement in and of itself.
That's wild.
In English, he has the wonderful name Window Peeper.
He's the peeping Tom.
Yeah, he is.
He is a bit of a peeping Tom, yes. It says here, 10th of the Yule-lads comes in the night before the 21st. Probably the creepiest one. He would peek inside people's windows to see if there was anything to steal.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking at the people, he's just seeing if there's something to steal.
True.
Now for the biggest part of this, of every episode,
Yes.
the poem.
I did not
The
know.
poem.
I forgot already.
How could you?
I know.
Glukka Geir, Window Peeper.
Peeping Tom.
The 10th was Window Peeper, a weird little twit who stepped up to the window and stole a peek through it. And whatever was inside, to which his eye was drawn, he most likely attempted to take later on.
There's someone behind me in the window.
Don't be scared, Olsen. We'll keep you safe.
It's a dream, Daddy.
We'll keep you safe tonight.
Dream Daddy.
Daddy.
And yeah, it's 4th of Advent also. We light up
Yes.
our 4th candle.
That's true.
Woohoo!
Where does
What
this
day is
candle
today?
thingy come from? 20th.
Isn't it like a Nordic tradition?
Is it a Nordic tradition?
I think so.
Yeah. Did it write furiously down on this? Like, is it a tradition in Scandinavia?
Where did this come from?
It might be just a Christian thing.
Ooh.
Looks like it's just a Christian thing.
Ah, okay.
Lame.
Ama.
Just kidding. Don't kill us.
Whoa. Patricia,
We
do not.
we don't know any better.
No.
Just
She isn't.
We are ignorant.
we're ignorant.
We are all Karens here in this
And
room
we-
with
and
us.
we'd like to stay that way.
Mm-hmm. We are all
Yeah,
white
we
Don't,
Don't
Karens
stay
don't
ignorant.
inform us.
in our
No.
own Christmas bubbles.
Yes.
So, window peeper.
Yes.
You know, it's not too creepy. Like if you're,
Just a little bit.
It's not even creepy. It's super creepy.
it's very creepy. But if you see a jolly Santa Claus, well, the Icelandic Yule lads aren't really that jolly. They're very lanky and wear like brown clothes, so they're
Mhm.
not super jolly. But if you see him outside the window, you're like, "That's the Yule lad! That's window peeper! Oh my God, I saw him!" and all the kids get excited.
No, I did not.
No, I
It
didn't
was
either.
hella creepy because all I could think about is like you open the window, there's a man standing there smelling like hello. I would.
That sounded
Scream
like who did he sound like, Marta?
Francesca.
Snifrier, perhaps?
Yeah, I think he sounded like Sniper. That was weird. Also.
We are related, so we can.
Didn't know you
sound
could make sound so similar to her.
We're
Anyway,
related.
what were you saying, Olsen?
It's just creepy when you open the window and there would be just a guy there, even though he's smiling in red Santa costume, and be like, ho 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 ho, I got candy. You'll be like, no, Santa, I call the police.
I've got a clementine for you. Just gonna put my hand through the window and put it in your shoe.
I would citizen arrest him, like just. That's why I always have handcuffs at home. I'm ready to citizen arrest people.
Oh.
Olsen. I thought it was for some other activities.
People think so too, and I'm always like, no, this is serious. This is for citizen arresting. Do you want to be arrested?
So if you have someone in your room
Would
and
you
they're
like to get
"Ooh,
citizen
maybe we
arrested?"
should play with this, you're like, no,
Yeah.
this is not for playing.
This is for serious things.
Yes.
True.
I am a citizen arrester and I take my job very seriously.
Uh-huh.
Although it's not an official job.
No. I would want to do that once to citizen arrest a person. It's easy now
That
because
would
when
be
people are
amazing.
breaking the rules, you could be like, I arrest you.
We're saying this. We're saying citizen arrest someone, which I feel like isn't really a verb, but we're making
True.
it a verb.
We'll make it a word.
We will make a T-shirt also with it.
Yes.
You've just been citizen arrested.
Perfect.
Anything you say may not be taken to the court of law because I won't remember it. But yeah.
Anything
Window
you say
peeper.
will go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. Yeah, window peeper. He's a silly sausage.
Have you ever gone window peeping?
Window
I'm-
peep. Is that?
I know a person who
thing?
did that.
Yeah.
You, Marta.
Yeah, I've done that to Olsen.
Mm-hmm. I called you and Diddy.
Oh.
I
You
remember
called in Diddy?
Yeah, I called Diddy rather than Raki to tell you and one of your friends were like outside my window
Yeah,
being
that was fun.
hella creepy and I was not having it. Like I was in the bathroom, they were outside the bathroom window, I was in my bedroom, they were outside the bathroom window.
That was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And my
Also
friend
nice.
was like scratching his window.
Mm-hmm.
It was great fun.
And I was
I'd do it
whispering,
again if I
come
could."
play with us, Johnny.
This kind of
Yeah, we
reminds
were.
me
I
of
forgot about that.
our movie nights where we would watch creepy movies in your
Garage.
garage. And I just
Garage.
remember there was like a tree outside.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, that was the
and
scariest
it was
thing
like
ever.
glowing, and you would see it in the window. You
Yeah.
would be like,
Yeah,
what was that?
was
Oh,
the
it's just a
scariest
tree.
thing ever.
True. But then we watched hide and seek and then everything changed.
Don't watch hide and seek, people.
I need to watch it
It's-
again. I thought about
Oh,
it recently. I was like, hide and seek was terrible, but how terrible can it
How
be? It
terrible
was like
was
big named actors in this movie.
Yeah, big name actors, but it's like a psychological thriller, and like there's nothing happening
Mm-hmm.
until like the end where it's like, oh no, big twist.
It is
Oh
me.
no, it's me.
Did you not
And
see
they
it
were
with
like-
us, Marta?
No,
No.
It's terrible. You should watch it
not
with
that I
Baltic.
remember at least.
You
Should
blocked
I?
it. It's so traumatic for you. You just blocked it in your head. Like, no, not again.
Maybe. Could be.
I still feel like the most creepy film we ever watched was The Descent.
Mm-hmm. Och neddragning, som ju ser på svenska. Yeah, that's a
Sure,
great movie.
also.
Especially when it glitched, it stopped like on a part, like a super scary part. It like the disc was like glitching or something a little bit, so
Yeah.
it freeze framed on a big scary monster.
Ooh,
That movie is,
Oh,
is
jeez.
hella scary.
Yeah, we screamed so much, and the poor Oiper that you had, she was also so scared. She was
oh
freaked
my
out.
god.
She was freaking out.
Like 3 guys and 1 girl. watching a super scary movie in a garage. Nothing wrong with that.
Yikes.
With a tube TV that I carried between the house, like
Yes.
20 kilo tube TV. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god.
Oh, it can't have been 20 kilos. It wasn't that big.
Tube
It
It was a
television
pretty big TV, so
It's ridiculous heavy tube televisions.
yeah.
It was all worth it. To
I
be in the
remember it
garage.
was a huge TV
was a
that you
hefty
had,
TV.
like a huge tube boy.
Tube
People
one.
nowadays have it easy with their light, thin TVs.
Yeah.
Thin, big TVs.
With their little flat TV screens.
Oh, I
And we
love
also,
it.
like,
It's
I think
so
all of us have flat screens. So.
It's so satisfying having it on the wall and just like you don't have to move it. It's just stuck there forever.
I want to buy
Yeah.
like a thing so I can rotate it and move it around, and so I don't have to sit. Well, it's not just for me because there's like a comfortable chair in the corner of the room,
Mm-hmm.
and if
Yeah.
you want to watch something and you're in that chair, you know you're not gonna have a great viewing experience.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can have like this thing on the wall where you can rotate it and turn it around and like angle it towards you, you know, you can just stay there forever. You don't need to do
Oh.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay. You can just stand there. No.
Yeah.
No.
You can be like, hey, can I have some food?
Yeah, but what happens if you sit on
Yes.
one side and your hubby sits on the other side of the room? How are we going to direct the TV? Then it's difficult.
Well, then only one of them is going to be watching.
Oh, okay. So you need to buy two TVs and have next to each other so you can both watch
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Can I split screen the TV?
Oh.
Oh.
There
Good question.
are some TVs that have like picture in picture.
That would be
But
madness.
I'm always like, why would you have, why? I guess the only
don't know.
reason is kind of if you're like, oh, there's like commercials,
Yeah.
and you switch to something else, but you want to see when the commercials end.
Mm-hmm. Or
So
just
yeah,
want to see
picture
the
in
commercials and you just want to have a small
I
screen.
But
I
think,
have it always on with just a picture of Olsen so that I can stare at him
nice.
when I'm watching TV.
You have
Of
like
course.
the
Nice.
of the camera you have in his house.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
It's a
We
live
talked about
feed.
that. I was going to set up a camera in my room and live stream it.
Yeah, that's right.
Please give it to me
We
just
did
as
talk
Christmas
about
gift
that.
today. Web camera, and I will plug it up for you and you can watch me sleep.
Yes.
I want to
Perfect.
see
We
me
will
sleep
be
also.
the most popular streamers ever.
Because I think I probably scream in my sleep without realizing a lot. That would be super scary.
I would love it.
Yeah, I remember when we were younger and we took like a school trip also,
Mm-hmm.
and I think us two, we were probably the first ones to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the morning, people were telling us that we had been talking in our sleeps.
Yeah, I
At
remember.
least I remember they told me I was talking about some dark aliens or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I
And
remember.
that's about it. I don't remember what you were on about.
Don't remember. All I remember we had like
You
a little
were-
convo
I
talking
think-
about different things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think you were both talking about sci-fi themed things though.
Could be.
Might be.
How can I? I didn't even like sci-fi when I was young. Huh. No.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding. Speaking of kidding, who is kidding with us now? With some holiday songs.
Is it Snæfrid?
It's going down. It's going down this right segment. It started okay and then it just goes down. I cannot segment at all.
You're not even segmenting. You're like, oh, I just take this last thing that we're talking about
Mhm.
and then just say talking about
Anal
kidding.
probing. Let's go to this.
Let's go to
Yes.
drinking milk.
Oh, stop talking about milk. We know you love it. It's your thing.
Oh, I love milk.
I know your Christmas gift now.
Oh, talking about milk. Also, do you remember a few episodes ago, we were talking about cow's milk
Yes.
and the
yes.
first milk that
Mhm.
comes out of a cow after they've
Mm-hmm.
given
Yeah,
birth.
you were gonna tell us what it was.
Yeah, it's called in Icelandic. It's called broddur.
Mm.
Yeah. Did I
Um,
miss this? Because I could have told you that name.
You
Yeah,
wasn't with
you
us.
missed this. Yeah, you weren't with this. You missed it. It's called broddur. And the dish that you have is called ábrystir. And you usually have it with cinnamon and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So similar to like a rice porridge. And people also have it with like some I guess some jam or something.
Mm.
And milk.
You.
Yeah, the milk pudding with some milk.
Yeah. Well, just top it on with the milk. Oh. Don't say
Some
it.
milk
Just blush on.
sauce.
Maybe I'm misremembering the milk.
It's like Salt Bay, except Milk Bay.
Milk Bay.
We're gonna do that meme. Did it does Milk Bay?
Yes.
I'm cooking pasta. What? Oh, I need the salt. Then it comes in milk. But yeah.
We'll have to do like a little tube out of
Yeah.
his finger, so there's like.
And when it pees, milk.
Yeah. Marta
Yes.
also did not know what I was talking about last time we talked about brotter.
Oh.
I thought he was talking about the other thing that is nasty from the milk. Mesa, no.
Mesa.
Yeah, mesa.
But
I can't expect
Mesa
Diddy would
is
like
gross.
it. Diddy would probably
Mesa.
like it either way. Oh.
It's okay.
Ew.
It's not great. If
Go
you mix it with a
home.
bit of like some juice, it's pretty good.
Ugh.
And
You're crazy.
I used to
You're
also eat like mesingur,
Mm-hmm.
which is also made from the so mesa is like
Mesa?
whey or something. Is it whey?
Yeah.
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 I think it is whey.
yeah, I was looking it up the other day.
Yeah, it's whey.
Why were
So
you looking for it?
when
Bella?
you see like whey
I don't
protein,
remember.
whey protein is made from cheese. It's like the liquid left over when you make cheese, and you dry it up and get whey protein.
Yeah.
But you can also just put it in a drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's very low fat, doesn't taste particularly good. It's a bit sour.
Tastes very bad.
But it is very good for you, and you can mix it with other things.
True. Ooh.
And you can also make like
You know-
the mesingur, which is like a type of, I guess, kind of a buttery
Mm-hmm.
thing. But
Yeah, Mason is surprisingly okay.
yeah, it's like a, I don't know how to describe it.
It's weird. It's very difficult.
It's weird. It's a bit. It's like brown and sticky.
Everything we have is sticky. It's like we are kind of like sexualizing everything here. I want this me.
Awesome, that's just you. You've
Okay,
been handling too much sticky stuff, I think.
I know. Yikes.
But it's like brown and sticky and has a very distinctive taste. I don't know how to describe it more.
Yeah. True. That's just
Yeah.
it's weird. We'll send a
When
lucky
you-
person will get this.
Austin will buy Mesingur and send it just to a random person, not even a listener, just a random
Yeah.
person.
Oh, that would be
A,
hilarious.
a lucky
You
person.
remember like back in the day when it was super popular in Iceland to make gross drinks? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You like mix a bunch of gross things to
Mhm.
get an even grosser drink.
I think this is at the time where I think like punked and stuff like that was popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we
Tun-
had some
it
Icelandic.
was at that
We had
time.
like Icelandic versions of this where they would prank
Yeah.
each other or something like that.
Mhm.
And then they would also do these drinks that were disgusting and make each other
Yeah.
drink.
Well, it was the same. It was the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also had a game, and in that game you could make you could end on a part where you would have to make a gross drink, and they would like tell you 3 things to have in it.
Yeah. I remember
A
that
board game.
Mesa.
But yeah, those drinks were very popular to make and make friends drink and whatever. And Mesa was very popular in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember
Well-
when we started high school, Olsen,
Yeah.
and there's like a initiation or something like that. And
Hazing.
hazing, and one of the
Yeah,
parts of that
in
was
junior college.
one
Did
of
you
the
get
parts.
haze master? Was it banned when you came to junior college?
It was banned the year before me, but then it was allowed again the year that I was.
Yeah.
Lucky.
the year before me, which is your sister's year, they had to, like the hazing people, they're called a specific thing in Iceland. Böðull. I don't know how to translate it.
It's a guy who kills you at the gallows.
It's
like a not a murderer, but like a executioner.
Yeah,
maybe.
executioner.
Yeah.
Super.
But the year before me at the school when the hazing was, they were called angels, and the only hazing they did that was allowed was to like put people in diapers, and they had to have like pigtails, I think, and they had to walk around the town and do like push-ups and stuff, and then they all went into the mountain and had hot dogs.
Nice.
Ow. Yes. Speaking about our hazing, did you go on?
Yeah, I was gonna say that a part of that was they had like a huge tub full with mesa, where I think people were dunked in or something. I don't remember.
They had to bobble for apples.
Bob for apples in the mesa. Yeah. It was like
I think they also
like
had that for me. We also had that.
Yeah.
The bob for apples thing in Mesa, and I remember you guys doing it, and you also had that slide down the mountain.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they had Mesa on the slide.
Yeah. And then I also think.
And then at the end Mesa. There was Grilla with a gross drink.
A pirate's thingy.
Yeah, but it had like Mesa and fish eyes and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like really easy to get a lot of Mesa because it's not very popular.
True.
And it's like a byproduct.
Yes.
Or at least it was easy to get.
And now most people think it's pretty gross.
Yeah. Nowadays it's probably used much more for the whey protein because that's become much more popular.
Yeah.
So it's like very cheap and like they had like I don't know. Few hundred liters of it in that tub. So it's
and also there is a big like milk factory in our town, so they probably just got it from there.
Yeah,
which is also like a cheese manufacturing thing now. It wasn't that then.
Yeah.
So did you eat the porridge? Did you like the hazing porridge in the end?
Oh yeah.
I was super lucky because I knew the grilla. Thank God for working, and I did. She was like, just take a tiny bit. I would just push it in your face so it looks like you're eating a lot, and just take a little bit. I was like, okay.
One thing I was as many people I had been working a couple of years.
Super muscular, I remember.
Of course.
Strong man did it.
Not really. Strong. A couple of guys I had been working with were a bit older. Were doing like the hazing, and they had a can of cat food, which they would go around and try to get people to eat. And cat food is just it's like a lot of fat. It's very jelly.
Yeah.
And they made me eat it, and I was like, and I ate it, and they were like, "Did you eat it?" And I was like, "You're the first one, the first one that's ever eaten it. They usually just spit it out, and they're like, oh, it's disgusting." I was like, "Yeah."
They surprisingly liked it.
It was pretty good. No.
Yes,
he always has cat food at his home.
They became addicted to to cat food.
Welcome to My Strange Addiction. Diddy talks about his cat food addiction.
You always think the dog is eating cat food. No, I just blame the dog.
I can imagine that. But you don't even have a dog.
Oh. I had my parents.
True, yeah.
They have a dog and a cat. So and the dog, or one of the dogs was eating the cat food.
Yeah.
Martha, you might know which dog it was.
Oh, yes.
So it was difficult to get the dog to stop eating the cat food.
So did they always ate it instead?
Yeah, exactly.
And
then I blamed it on the dog, so the dog would stop eating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, have you heard about the crazy storm in Iceland?
No.
Yes.
That is causing
Great.
landslides in Seyðisfjörður
was-
and destroying,
was
and they have
very
evacuated
sad
the
when
whole
reading
town.
it.
The first time in 30-year history of Iceland, they evacuated the whole town.
What is going on?
Yes.
Is
Just-
there a storm?
I had
It's
to
just
hold
raining,
back tears
constant
when
raining
I read
and
about
landslides.
Oh. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking.
there's one house that has been totally destroyed, and they don't know if someone was in it or not. And one house has moved 50 meters, like it just got off the grunnur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
Like the
foundations.
Foundation.
The foundation, it got off the foundation and just was like bye, and went away.
And just
50
bye-bye.
meters, and she had been like working on that house, like redoing it, I guess,
Yeah.
for 20 years, and she had just finished it last winter, I think.
I think they must have done something bad in this town because it's going also bad. Maybe something evil lives there in this town, and they're covering it,
It's
and
the
that
elves.
evil is
It's the
bursting out
elves.
now with this weather.
It's all the elves.
Yeah, because there's no
Yeah.
snow in Iceland. This
Who knows
completely,
what
we are completely bare.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of because of that, because
Yeah, true.
mudslides are caused by like the
Rain, humidity,
something in the like a
moist
little bit lower than the ground is frozen,
and moist.
so the rain
Ah.
the ground can't absorb it, so it
Moist.
just slides.
Moist.
Yeah.
Moist.
Yeah, do you hate the word moist?
No, I love it.
Say it.
Moist. Moist.
Moisturize me.
Yeah, we can all say moist.
Anyway, yeah, it's
Yeah.
here in Sweden. It's just been raining and like 7 degrees, and it's just grey, like
Yeah.
not fun weather.
Denmark's all green still.
Yeah, the
just-
grass is very green, but the
Crazy.
sky is very grey.
Yeah.
Very sad looking.
I just want like a real winter where there's snow,
Yeah.
minus 5 to 10 degrees.
Mm.
Like that's like that. Those temperatures are really nice.
We had it last year, and it was enough here in Södertörn.
No, but I loved it. I
Last-
want it
yeah.
again.
Last
Ah.
year was crazy because
It wasn't enough,
the storm.
Olsen, because when the snow is gone, you'll be crying.
But think about the situation has been in the world now, and if this would happen again this year, people I think would just go haywire in town if the power would go back out of for 2 days and like we have to like give you power 1 hour at a time, random times during the night or during the day. We don't know when. You just wake up when everything turns on and just charge everything you can for 1 hour.
The storm last year was crazy.
True.
Yeah,
And like
but
the
it was
whole,
so much fun to have all that snow. It was
yeah. I just remember when we thought our neighbors, there was a fire in our neighbor's house.
Yeah.
So me and my wife started running
Yeah.
outside and through the snow, which it was like more than 2 meters of snow in between. So it was like trying
Heroic.
to swim through it, kind of like and get to them. And I knocked the door. It's like, hey, is everything okay? Is there a fire going on? And they're like, oh no, we just turned on our fireplace. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, I just wanted
It
to
was
check
so
it out,
great.
man. And like,
You guys were so brave, like running through that. Like the snow got up to your chest almost.
like, and my dad had called the police, and
Yeah.
like then my like. Then I got the phone. I was like, no, I just talked to him. It was just they just turned on their fireplace. It's all fine. It was just it was like they had we're not used to people having fireplaces, and it was just like it was a fire. It wasn't just. It was like, I guess, an open fire that they had in their living room, which they finally could use, and like we could clearly see it because there were no other lights.
Yeah, like
There's
in
just,
the
like-
total darkness, if you see just fire in some house.
Yeah, you see like a live fire in a house. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, and especially in Iceland, because there's not many people that have fireplaces. It's
Yeah.
not really a thing.
No, not like in Ireland where every single house has to have a fireplace or a fake
Yeah.
fireplace.
Mm-hmm. True.
I did not like that.
What? So cozy.
It's
We
just-
never turned
it's just
on the
in the
fireplace
way.
where I lived in Ireland.
No, you never turn it on, and especially if you have a fake one. It's just
But why?
Awesome.
What?
Why don't you get a
What?
fireplace in your house?
I can. There's a possibility. There's a chimney here. I can make a hole and make like the brick layer guy
Nice.
thing. He was like knocking. I said like, yeah, you can make a fireplace, and I was like, huh.
I
Why?
would say it's a
Do
bad
it.
idea in Iceland because it's so windy.
But in Iceland, most old houses used to have fireplaces because we didn't have hot water running through our pipes, heating our houses up.
But now, the best place to be for hot houses is Iceland.
Unless you turn your house into electric with like heat in the floor and everything's controlled by electric valves, when the power goes off, you are stuck in the cold. You cannot get
Yes.
anything warm.
Yes.
Like most new houses are now.
Are
Yeah.
they?
But yeah,
Yeah, a lot of them are.
I think this was a very delightful episode.
Where we talked about what Christmas music we like.
Mhm.
Oh no, wait, we didn't get to that.
You just act like we did, but
Whoops.
we use it for next one.
Yeah.
So what
We're
will
so
happen?
good at keeping with our plans.
True. But what will happen in 12 Days Slaying? I'm just so thrilled. Everything is happening and like, oh,
It's so exciting. I can't wait.
I know.
Me neither.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Number 9. The games. Marta in the backyard, Olsen in his fast car, whistling my name. Did it with a beer.
Get over here and play a video game.
Francesca in her favorite sundress, getting killed, and then in a bag dressed. We take that body downtown. A mysterious person looks at Marta, point finger at her, and says, it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. And tell me all the things you hide away. I heard that you did some bad things. Did Ann Olsen drop Francesca's body on the ground and turn to Marta and point to her, as well as Francesca, through the bag, and they all say, Honey, is that true? Marta jumps up on the sofa and drops her laptop on the ground. It was all a dream, she thought to herself. Marta stands up and walks slowly to the door and opens it. Snæfríður falls in with a knife in her back. Help me! Marta drags her in and slams the door shut. She notices that there's a note on her back. What will happen in the next episode of 12 Days of Slaying? Who is Francesca? And who are you? Stay tuned for the next episode.